Right.
Fights for the right of every man.
Yeah. He never said he's a hero. He's like, I'm
true.
just a real American. Guys.
Fights for what's right.
I was born
Fight
here.
for your life.
I took steroids like real Americans do. Grew the Fu Manchu because we all like to take what Mexicans do well.
Lost my hair.
Yeah. Eat lots of tacos.
Good
Brother.
So wait, real Americans eat lots of tacos?
Well, we steal all the good stuff from the Mexicans.
Oh, that's true.
Fu Manchus.
This American is a
Oh,
burrito.
That's Japanese. What am I talking about?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. That wasn't bad.
Not bad at all.
What you're gonna do? That was horrible.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. The Ultimate Warrior thinks him and his Ultimate Warriors are gonna beat me.
And his ultimate weapon. Are you talking about a sperm?
I just realized that's what he called them, the Ultimate Warriors. I'm like, wait, he didn't call them anything different.
Oh, wow. And Olivia in the chat room chiming in with the funnies. 300-pound chick says, and now he does commercials for Rent-A-Center. Womp womp.
Rent a couch, dude.
Let me tell you something, brother. Mean Gene wants to watch himself on 47 inches of plasma greatness, dude.
What you gonna do when you make payments for awesome stuff at Rent-A-Center, dude?
Do you know they even rent out rims?
Why not?
Hulk Hogan.
Rent-A-Center.
Yeah.
He'll do anything for the right price at this point.
Even the wrong price.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right, let's. Do you need fighting music or can you go off some Hulk Hogan?
What you gonna do, brother, when you shut this shitty music off?
No!
And hit my music, brother.
How dare you? He's an American legend. You really gonna make me turn it off?
Hit the music.
I don't want to hit the music. Please don't make me hit the music.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it over the wire. Perfect timing.
So
Go
no,
for it,
no
dude.
Cain Velasquez this past Saturday, so I didn't buy the pay-per-view.
Oh.
Because it was not good without him on there.
C.
But apparently Fabricio Verdum, who's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I think so.
Amazing. Probably the best grappling heavyweight of all time. He goes out and he beats the striker Mark Hunt, our favorite Mark
Hunt.
with a flying knee in the first round. I'm sad I missed it, but I didn't want to pay $55 to watch that.
Was it a $55 flying
It's a
knee?
pay-per-view, so... And really, I mean, there's only one other fight I want to see, and that's Ricardo Lamas and Dennis Bermudez, which Ricardo
Lorenzo's
Lamas,
brother, yeah.
Lorenzo's brother. The Renegades. Where he defeated Dennis Bermudez via guillotine choke in the first round as well, which is a surprise because Bermudez was on a roll, and he stopped that roll. Ricardo Lamas puts
Keep
himself back in the
rolling,
featherweight title
rolling.
picture. What?
Keep it rolling.
You're going to interrupt me with Limp Bizkit?
It's Undertaker's music, man.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
right.
He had two of the worst guys ever, Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit, as his music.
When did he have Kid Rock? What song?
He was an
had,
American badass.
Yeah, American
Oh, that's
Badass.
right.
If Hulk Hogan is a real American, then Undertaker was an American
Badass, that's right.
You know what? Think about how good he is, because we don't think about that when we think about The
No,
Undertaker.
Right.
and it was horrible.
It was
was terrible.
horrendous.
Came on a bike.
Right.
I'd rather have the Ministry Undertaker than that.
Oh, Ministry
shit.
Undertaker was great.
Was much
Yeah.
better than the
It was
American
great.
Badass.
Come on.
And then finally, Kevin Gastelum defeated Jake Ellenberger via...
Undertaker. What was that?
Damn. I almost Triple H'd my beer right now.
Tear your quad? Oh, spit it out.
Kevin Gastelum's corner opened up the urn, and he defeated Jake Ellenberger via knees in the second round at 227. Another surprising outcome to that, because Jake Ellenberger is a very good veteran, and Kelvin Gastelum is an up-and-comer, and he got himself moved up in the welterweight rankings there. And finally, this weekend is UFN 57. That's Ultimate Fight Night 57. It's a free card, and man, is this something I would actually pay for as a pay-per-view.
Really?
They did themselves wrong by having Fabricio Verdum versus Mark Hunt on paper. I know they had to do it because they're in Mexico City. It was a big fight card. They actually made the biggest gate they have this year because of it, because the Mexicans love them fighting, right?
That's right.
Right. Anyways, this card, UFN 57, it's in Austin, Texas. Frank Irwin Center. Frankie Edgar will fight Cub Swanson, probably to become the number one contender for the featherweight title there. Edson Barboza at lightweight will fight Bobby Green, another great fight there. Chico Camus. That's another name Dave Damashek should add to the greatest names in history of sports right there. He'll fight Brad One Punch Pickett. Should be a great fight there. Joseph Benavidez at 125 will fight Dustin Ortiz. I can't say this guy's name. I'll say it like Greg does. Will fight Jared Rosschultz. And then Isaac Valley Flag, another pretty cool name, underrated name right there.
Valley Flag?
Valley Flag will fight Matt Wyman.
Tally ho.
It's Valley Dash Flag. So
Oh, that makes it better.
it's not like one word.
Oh, okay.
He'll fight Matt Wyman at lightweight there.
That's totally a name.
Yeah.
That is 6 cards that if half of those were on the pay-per-view, I would have bought the pay-per-view. So UFC, I'm teaching you something right now. Put these good cards that you're putting on free TV onto the pay-per-view, and I'll buy that, and I'll still watch the free TV because it's free, even if it doesn't have the greatest fights in the world. But I'm definitely watching that. Midlife, listen to the show. I know you do. You always get the free ones when I tell you to. This is the one you want to watch right here.
Wow. You know, maybe that's what they're trying to do, though, is they're trying to like get some more casual viewers by putting on some good shit.
They are, and the UFC's been hurt by injuries. I mean, the Mexico City fight, Cain Velasquez was supposed to be the main event there, and he's the Mexican hero.
He's got brown pride on his chest.
He's one of my brown pride, one of my favorite fighters.
Is he a real Mexican?
No, he's actually an American.
Oh.
He's a
Fighting
real
for the
Mexican
Mexicans.
American.
Yes.
He's a real Mexican American.
Yeah,
right.
a Mexican.
So drink your horchata.
or shut the fuck up. And that is the fighting.
You're wrong.
Oh, is there more?
Thanks for ripping your paper.
Oh, sorry. You got something else?
But there's more fighting news, brother.
Sugar Mike, brother.
I watched Bellator 131 this weekend. Tito Ortiz versus Stephan Bonner.
yeah, it wasn't worth my time.
It was a decent card besides the main event.
Oh, yeah, the Mike Chandler and the fight before that, Mike Chandler and
Will Brooks.
Brooks. Poor guy. He's
That was a great fight.
Brooks is great, and I keep forgetting his name. Poor guy.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, they're great fighters.
That was a good match, or good match fight.
Is it really that great? You just want to put the Hulk Hogan music back on.
Both. Mostly Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting requests in the chat room for my Paul Bearer, though. So King Mo defeated Joe Vedepo. I don't know what his name is.
Vedepo.
Of course, King Mo knocked him out.
King Hippo?
Yeah. I don't really remember this fight. I was drinking. And it was boring. Mike Richmond defeated Nam Fan. Joe Schilling defeated Melvin Manhoff. Manoof.
But I think you want it to be Manoff, right?
I did because I tweeted. I said, wish this guy's first name was Jack.
Jack
Hashtag
Manoff.
man ass.
Hashtag man ass. That was a pretty decent fight. Joe won via knockout. Will Brooks, as we said, good fight over Michael Chandler. This is for the interim, I believe it was light heavyweight title.
Lightweight title.
The lightweight title?
Lightweight,
you're right. And, of course, Will Brooks coming out on top. Tito Ortiz went up against Stephan Bonner. They had a lot of promos. I mean, like, wrestler-style promos.
Yeah.
Where they were talking lots of
shit about Jen and Jameson not wanting to be with Tito anymore.
Yeah, and then Tito had Paul Bearer come in from the dead and was like, oh, Stephan! Double wide! Double G! When he fought Yokozuna? Come on.
Yeah, he needed a bigger casket, right?
The bigger casket. Anyways, Tito Ortiz defeated him. It was a split decision, which I was surprised about. Judicial system.
Right, I heard Tito pretty much owned the fight.
He did.
Right.
So one of the judges gave it to Bonner for some reason.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw all over Twitter. They're like, "This is bullshit.
This is
Should
total
not have been a
bullshit.
split
This is
decision."
boxing.
Yeah, it was great. After one of the rounds, Tito went up to Bonner, like the bell rang, and he goes up. And he just kind of like nudges him and like pushes him. They start to fight again. Like they had to separate it. At the end of the fight, they separate him, and Tito puts his arms up like celebrating, and then kind of puts him down. And Stephan Bonner puts his arms up, but bumps Tito as he does it on purpose.
All right.
And so then Stephan Bonner just got his face to the crowd, like with his arms up. Tito goes up right behind him, gives him the Stone Cold double bird. It was so good.
Behind his back?
Behind his back. He was waiting to turn around. He never turned around. I was a little disappointed.
Man, that would have been cool.
Anyways, Tito Ortiz, like we said, won by split decision.
You probably would have stunned him if you turned him around.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Brother. So anyways, that was actually a pretty decent card. The main event was, it was what it was. It was fine. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. But
it was hyped up. So
yeah, it was
to be the main event.
But that Will Brooks fight, man, that was
Those
fucking
two are
awesome.
amazing
Never heard
fighters.
of those guys before.
Oh, they're amazing.
Great fight.
Chandler's especially is fantastic. But I heard that he feigned an eye poke, but he actually got punched in the face really hard, and that's what. Like he got hit in the face real hard and went for his eye, and people were like, "Why is he holding his eye? He didn't get hit there." And he was trying to cry foul, but I think he got hit so hard that he was just trying to find any way out without getting.
You're not talking about the end of the fight, are you?
Yeah, the punch that almost put him out, and then the finishing touches.
The end of the fight was fucking weird because Will Brooks hits him and then hits him again, and like really good shot. I believe it was to like the jaw.
And Michael Chandler pretended like it was his eye, right?
No, Michael Chandler puts his hands up.
Oh, okay.
And he looks like, when the ref waves off the fight?
Right. Yeah.
He did that motion of waving off the fight. And Brooks looked at him for a second. Had this look of like, what the fuck's going on? And the ref didn't stop the fight. So Brooks is like,
okay, I'm going to keep punching you.
All right. And he jumps back in there and starts hitting him.
Because aren't you supposed to tap out?
Or at least,
Or say, I give, or something.
You're not going to stop beating up the guy before the ref ends
I give up.
Right.
I give up.
tap, tap, tap.
Thanks, Mick. Yeah. So then he's like, all right, I guess have a nice day. Yeah. I guess I got to get back in here. So Will Brooks jumps back in there, starts punching him, and then it's clear he's not defending himself, and then the referee does call it.
He was basically very badly hurt, and he was trying to call the fight himself.
No, not consciously though. He was so knocked out that like his body was calling the fight.
Oh, okay.
It was just reaction because afterwards he was sitting down and he's like, "Why'd you stop the fight? What happened? Why did you stop it?" He goes, "You weren't responding."
So he finally came to.
He finally came to and didn't know what had happened. And the ref was like, "Man, you weren't responding. You weren't guarding yourself. I had to stop the fight." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" So he really got his bell rung.
Wow.
It was it was weird. I was like, why did the fight just stop?
Yeah.
It was, and as we were watching it live, when he started waving off his own fight, we're like, what is he? Is he throwing in the towel? What's happening? Yeah. It was very strange. Good fight up until that point, though. So
sounds like a good one. I have to stop like looking out my window to watch fights and turn my TV. Hashtag Oxnard.
You must live near a bunch of Raider fans.
That's right.
That's right. So, anyways, that's the real fighting news. Rip. Thank you. Let's talk about food.
Rip, brother.
I'm gonna rip the paper.
That's what he does is rip.
What?
That's his symbol is rip.
Who?
In No Holds Barred, Hulk Hogan.
Okay, no one can see this. This is a podcast.
I was doing it for you. Okay. Doing it for your pleasure.
Football nomenclature.
I was
when
not
a quarterback
pleased.
is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, well, Matt Stafford hits 20,000 passing yards.
And still loses.
Do we expect anything else?
He is the most talented dumbass quarterback I've ever seen play.
Yeah. I'll go
He has
with
too
that.
much talent out there. And he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing with it.
I'll go with that. Yeah, he's a dumbass.
He is. Serious.
Oh, you dumbass.
They lose to the Cardinals with their backup Drew Stanton out there. I know the Cardinals have an
decent.
Yeah,
he's all
they're
right.
pretty
He's all right. They got two
disgusting defense.
interceptions on him still.
Yeah.
But that defense is amazing.
Yeah.
That offense is built to destroy people, and they can't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Carson Palmer's dead.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Literally.
He's got a good contract,
Not
though.
even the Earn can bring him back at this
No.
point.
Oh, my Carson Palmer!
How's your ACL?
Yeah, he's done. But
Yeah,
like,
he's-
I do like the rest of the, I mean, they got some good receivers. They got Andre Ellington on the offense, but they just, like you said, they're missing a quarterback, and that's like the big piece.
Yep. Patrick Willis out for the season. Bad news for us 49er fans.
Womp womp.
The only good thing to say about this is that Borland, the rookie middle linebacker.
Oh, not the guitarist?
No. He's been not West Borland, not Limp Bizkit. Fuck
Okay.
this. Borland has been stepping up.
Starfish!
That's a second Limp Bizkit reference.
I know, this is sad.
That's too many.
We've hit an all-new low. Borland has been fantastic as the backup middle linebacker.
Yeah. Well, they did sign Alfonso Smith, and the good news is Navarro Bowman cleared to practice.
That's right.
Finally.
No structural damage left to his knee.
Finally.
He's back. Alden Smith was back, and he helped create 5 interceptions for the Niners against Eli. I mean, Eli helps out there.
How much did it cost him to play you yesterday?
Let's see. He's got to pay back $600,000.
600 something thousand, yeah.
Actually, that's just this year, and he's got to pay some next year too, right?
No, they're carrying that 600 over to next year.
Over
so he's not physically writing checks. He's just not receiving
not gonna
any
receive
either.
checks.
Oh, he's
next
getting
year.
his wages garnished.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. It's like he's got divorced or something. Yeah. The Colts, Ahmad
But Ray
Bradshaw.
McDonald still hasn't been divorced yet.
It's true. Because nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah. Colts running back Ahmad Bradshaw